Sir Walter Scott in Scotland, who
What if his aphorism?
he's got lots of aphorisms, but you pause this to see the ones that I care about, who were used in the Synchronicity album by Police. He looks like Jay Livingston, our neighbor. This is where we sat at a cafe before we got there, and once we got there, it was just like a fairy tale castle. And that's his home.
That was his intention.
His family lived there, his children he raised there, his friends from all over came there, dignitaries. He was famous. He was the celebrity of his time.
Yes, he was.
That's Roslin Chapel. That's a replica. That's better than the chapel because it's not covered in plaster from bad restoration work.
Cement.
And there's where his daughters played music and his wife was in charge of decorating this room. So she designed the wallpaper brought from the Orient. Spectacular work. There's a real fork there from the first time forks were ever used. And these are gifts that he has in a room filled with weapons. The table where he sat with famous artists like Turner, and apparently Turner went off and left his stuff there. So pigments from his paints, watercolors, and an original watercolor, which is magnificent, is still there. I think he stormed off. That's Queen Mary of Scots, her head on a platter. And this was his weapons room.
Yes.
And what else do you want to say about the place, Paul?
It's on a river called Tweed in the back, and you can walk there. It's right behind the house, and you can splash around on the river. It's very cool.
We're gonna make another movie about Melusine, but we were happy to find mermaids and his hunting hat. This is the chapel where we were fascinated by the beautiful collection of works, but also this. What is this, Paul?
That's Jesse. That's the noble stem of Jesse, the ancestor of Jesus Christ.
So we go to the grounds after the many hours we spent walking around the house, and we walk into the gardens as we exit the property and notice how beautiful they're maintained. So, is it a World Heritage Site?
UNESCO World Heritage Site, I think so.
The Scots are very proud of their relationship to Sir Walter Scott.
Absolutely. And Robert Burns, too.
Well, I guess he would be compared to somebody very big in celebrity today. I don't know who.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
Michael
Yeah.
Jackson. All right, thanks for coming. Thanks, Paul, for casually narrating.
Thanks.